So with that, I want to turn it over to French Hill, a great member on the committee, Foreign Affairs Committee, also Financial Services.
Thanks. Good afternoon. I think the ambassador made some incredibly important points at our lunch. One is, first, Hamas has to be defeated in Gaza. That's still the objective of the government of Israel, and the United States needs to stand behind that objective in an unambiguous way. And in my view, that's where we are on a bipartisan basis in the House. And that's where we need to stand. And that's why I think Chuck Schumer's position he took today on the Senate floor was out of step with that. And in my view, we need to stand by Israel, make sure that we do. And you all know my position on the supplemental appropriation. I support funding for Taiwan, for Ukraine, and for Israel. And there's nothing more important than we can do than urgently getting that done, as soon as possible. But the other point I thought that the ambassador made that's very important, it follows up on what Chairman McCall laid out, is when we resolve governance in Gaza, led by Israel and Israel's allies, Egypt, the King of Jordan, help from Saudi Arabia, and decide how that's going to be best done for peace in Israel and for the Palestinians, where do we go next? Who is responsible? And that's Iran. It's Iran selling 80% of their oil to China, taking that proceeds and funding the IRGC, killing Americans in Syria, in the region, backing the Houthis on shutting down navigation in the Red Sea, firing ICBM missiles, ballistic missiles, over Saudi Arabia into Israel, backing Hamas financially, backing Hezbollah financially. And as I say, a key partner in both money and technology for the Russians to kill Ukrainians, Iran. So going back to maximum pressure on Iran, letting Iran know that the United States, the West, will hold them accountable for what's happening here. This is no gray zone conflict. This is a direct conflict by leadership in Tehran against the West to dislocate the emerging, expanding peace commenced by President Trump with the Abraham Accords and the rapprochement of the Biden administration with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I don't see it hard to connect those dots. So while we back the government of Israel in eliminating Hamas, we work with Israel as a partner with the right neighbors to create a new governance model. In Gaza, we have to remember that as leaders in the Western world, we need to make sure that Iran is held accountable.